It's Trish McFarland here with the Keto Collective, and I'm here to talk to you today all about the keto flu. So this is probably the number one barrier that people have when beginning moving to a ketogenic lifestyle. They hear all of these awful things about what the keto flu is and have a lot of misconceptions behind it. So what is the keto flu? So think about it this way. For the majority of us, we have spent most of our lives fueling our body with carbs. When we're fueling our body with carbs, our entire body adjusts to digest and process these carbs or glycogen in our body. So when we're switching from digesting one way to fueling our bodies with fat, there is an adjustment period that takes place. And this period is kind of like carb withdrawal. And with that, there is going to be symptoms. So basically, keto flu can begin anywhere between day 3 of starting the keto diet and can last all the way up to day 14, depending on the severity of the symptoms that you have. So what are these symptoms going to be? So basically, people get brain fog. They have headaches, diarrhea, nausea, irritability. They have some experience insomnia, feeling fatigued or weakness. They can get cramps. And some people even crave carbs. So a lot of people automatically, when they hear this or they start experiencing this, they automatically blame the keto living, right? They blame the diet. It must be the high fat that's making me feel this way. And that's really not the case. So the reason why people's symptoms can range from mild to severe is really based on how carb dependent you actually are. So personally speaking, I have got into the keto lifestyle and become fat adapted 2 separate times. The first time, the keto flu, my symptoms, they were awful, mostly because leading up to that, I was living a very carb dependent lifestyle, right? The second time, as I had depleted a lot of carbs and I had fallen off track a couple of times, getting back into that lifestyle, my body wasn't so reliant on carbs. So the second time, the flu symptoms were a lot more mild. It was a lot shorter because of that. So what are some ways that you can alleviate the keto flu? So first and foremost, start slow with carb removal before you jump full into the keto diet, right? So it might be easy the week before to start pulling out those carbs, replacing it with a little bit higher fat without going full on keto, right? Remove the soda, remove the white starchy carbs beforehand. Make sure you are getting a ton of water and electrolytes. So glycogen stores water in your body, right? That's why there's that bloat feeling with glycogen when you have lots of carbs, right? It's going to be storing water. So as you're depleting your body of glycogen, that water gets released and then flushed out. It's actually called the whoosh effect. It's really amazing. And I have a video on it, so check it out. But it's flushing out water. And with that water, electrolytes are being flushed out. And that can be part of the reason feeling fatigued and adding to your tiredness. So make sure that you are getting water and you're getting electrolytes. Add more fat. Don't be afraid to add more fat. Encourage your body to become fat adapted, right? Stay on track with it. Add magnesium and potassium. Magnesium is going to help your stomach if you're having sensitive stomach issues. And this could be with foods like dark chocolate or nuts and spinach, potassium foods, potassium-rich foods, adding those in like avocados and greens and more nuts, right? Adding these types of foods in, or even a supplement, is really going to help with this process. It may not take everything completely away, but it's definitely going to help in the process. Or you can find a supplement to add in, such as exogenous ketones. I know for one, I use therapeutic ketones from Prove It, and it completely alleviated my symptoms the second time around. 100%. It was a really good bridge to go from being, not full on fat adapted and really still having some carb binges beforehand to getting into ketosis. And that's why, because it helps elevate the levels of ketone levels in your body, and it's getting your body into a state of ketosis. being ketosis gives you energy. It takes away that brain fog. So all of those things that you may have with keto flu, it can really be reduced, whether it's in length of time or the severity of the symptoms can be reduced using those exogenous ketones. But above all, when it comes down to the keto flu, guys, you just have to remember that it's going to take patience, right? And a lot of water, but it's really going to take a ton of patience. A lot of people quit before the magic of ketosis and becoming fat adapted really happens, guys. So with the keto flu, know that it's there, know that it's not the end of the world. Take some of these tips, really apply them. And if you guys want to try therapeutic ketones, make sure that you click the link and I can get you started. If you're looking forward to that ketogenic lifestyle, it's going to be super helpful. But just know that you can do this and it doesn't last forever. So I hope you guys really found this video helpful. Make sure that you subscribe to my page and like this video so you can follow along with more keto tips, hacks, recipes, and more. Thanks, guys.